The Surfing Violinist presents Local Legend Events, Surf Vlog 36. So for the past few years, I've been filming surf footage for Justin and Karen Buxton, who own Finn's Island Style Grub and also Finn's Barista Bar, where my wife works. And for a long time, it's just been accumulating this footage. We've been putting it up at Finn's, the Barista Bar on the beach. So surfers sitting there can watch it while they're drinking their coffee. I end up watching it a lot, actually. It's ended up compiling quite a bit of footage. And of course, I've been doing the surf vlogs. And when big surf days hit, I was trying to make them more documentary style, interviewing people about the big day. And so the last time I did this was back Hurricane Ida surf vlog back in, I think it's 2021. But we had a big day in October, and so I got a bit of footage, but I had to work. So to make up for that, interviewed some folks about their experience of our October surprise swell. That was, of course, the October surf vlog. So we did a showing at Little Village in town, which Justin and Karen also own. They got a little side room there, put up a projector screen, and did a showing of the vlog. We had a pretty good turnout. It was really well received. I was glad to get that support, and we're going to try to do this once a month. Maybe not showing my surf vlogs, but footage that I've been catching over the years and calling them local legend events. And the point is to get local legends together and watch surf footage together. So it was a start. People seem to have a good time. We're looking forward to doing more of these at least once a month in 2024. As far as surf went, I started putting the new longboard to the test. The reason I got a longboard was this video recommendation by Nick Carroll, former editor of Surfing Magazine. A long time back in the day, he did this, it was a special edition of Surfing Magazine, one of the first things I ever read about surfing, called How to Surf Your Best. And he's done this Surfing Your Best series for Surfline, I believe it is. And I think in the very first episode, he talks about how to improve your style. And one of the things he recommended if you're having stiff upper body problems is to start adding longboarding to your regimen. And you can see with the longboarding, it's not helping yet, obviously. I've got a lot of work to do. My arms are still flailing around. I'm even Huntington hopping on a longboard. And then it's just that rigor mortis arm, that front arm, my lead arm, front side and back side, it just does like a praying mantis stance or sloth stance, weird stuff with my wrist, like a club fist. Anyway, but yeah, I'm trying to take that recommendation from Nick Carroll and see if I can work on my style using the longboard. Taken it out a few times, and I thought it'd be actually a lot easier to catch waves with the longboard. Granted, this is an epoxy one, a Torque 9.0, and I'm starting to realize I think a poly would just suit me better, or something with thicker glassing, because it's not as easy to walk the nose as I thought it would be. Well, baby steps. I'm really not walking the nose at all. I'm basically just riding, and but yeah, learning a thing or two, hopefully. So one day between work and an evening gig, I rushed over to the state park. It was raining, lightning, and not much time, but I was jonesing so bad. The waves were not good. They were really tiny little tubes, and I just kept trying to force head dips and cover-ups. And I started noticing in some of these clips, you'll notice where I'm trying to duck in, but I'm not keeping forward momentum. And so what's end up happening is I'm stalling through the back. It's almost like that one actually head dipped, but a lot of them, it's almost looks like I'm trying to not make it out, like I'm trying to bail, do the little punch out the back. And that, I think, is going to be something I'm going to need to work on. All told, I don't know, it's Panama City, so we just got to take what we can get. That's kind of a case of it right there. And it didn't abate even with getting the new board. So I got I talk about it in one of the surf reports. On Christmas Day, we got some waves, and I got to test out my new surfboard.
Merry Christmas, lords and ladies. It's the Surfing Violinist with the footage from my dawn patrol this morning. I was stoked, not because the waves were any good, but because I got to try out my new used Disco Inferno. Thanks, John, from Facebook Marketplace. It's a good board, 6.0. Got a little more rocker. I thought I might be able to squeeze in these tubes, but it's not helping my terrible surfability in these kind of conditions. Waves weren't really helping things out, but that first one, I feel like I might have been able to squeak through it. I got a head dip or two, and hey, look at these little side washes. You can kind of bank off them. It's pretty bad currents. I was surprised how bad it is there at the ledge, the ledge. Once you get a little further down past the overlook, and it's really pushing down the beach super fast. There's a few runners. I just never was able to do anything. I wussed out on the floater on this one. But like ones like this, I was always scraping to get under them. I was never in position for them. But I don't know, I saw a few spit. Might be a wave out there if you got the patience for it. So, Merry Christmas, good luck.
I don't have any footage from it, but I heard that Christmas Day got better later in the day. Sun came out, wind a little better. This is some footage from earlier in December. Had a session with Stalvey, Tate, Kyle, Tripp. Well, we had pretty much big selection of the locals, surfers, skaters. Austin Blunt was there too. I ended up a little closer to the pier, and I don't know, found a few fun ones here and there, and on the miscellaneous. So I'm looking forward to getting the new Disco Inferno and giving it a go on some of the punchier waves, not waves like this day, but taking it out to the state park and seeing how it goes over there. But all told, there were some waves in December. Just would like a little bit more size and punch. When I get a chance, I'm trying to join the squad for what Warren calls Baby Step Boys, which is just trying to get back to skating a bit without getting hurt. We just can't afford getting hurt because we're trying to stay in shape for surfing. Skating is really surf prep as far as I'm concerned. A lot of fails, a lot of practice, but it has been good. Then there's always Sheldon Jernigan come out and show us how it's done. And even he works on stuff that he used to get much easier, but he always gets it. I just cannot get the consistency on those Euro gaps, but I'm making them more than I was, I guess. And Warren's getting his kick flips back over gaps. Joe got this sick front side couple times. All I want to do is that. I just want to be able to do a front side just like that. That's all I want to do. Santo came out, and we had a couple sessions. We did the flow bowl. He got me to try a couple different lines I hadn't tried before. It's been good skating with the old crew. Clint came out as well. And then in the pool bowl, I just keep doing the same line, but it does feel good. It's the closest thing to surfing for me, so thankful for the pool so much.
This 4? Is that, yeah, I figured.
I told him, I was like, do not call 4. It's like 10:30 at night. And he's like, no, I'm calling 4 right now. I was like, I think it's him because he said he said playing a gig. And I was like, yeah, it's probably 4.
And he's like, I figured it was. Oh, yeah, Santo.
Santo's trying to do a drop in and do a carve right off the drop in the deep end. So deep into deep end. And I was just, I don't know, a little scared of that approach, and so he got me to face that a little bit. I haven't been able to do it. I'm still lifting my truck, but that's a new challenge for me as well. We had B-Rad, Brad, join us from Colorado, and he was getting some of it back. Again, all of us are just trying to take it slow, not get hurt. That's the main thing. Of course, Blunt is always leading the charge and looking real good. Until next time, keep it consistent, even if the surf isn't. To see these videos early without ads, join the lineup here on YouTube. You just need a YouTube account, and for $1.99 a month, you click this little join button and sign up to get early and ad-free access to 4 monthly vlogs: the surf vlog, the violin vlog, the Masala vlog, and the family vlog. Thank you very much.